If you've tried to lose weight with diet and exercise and haven't gotten the results you want, please pay close attention, because you might be working way too hard. 14 years ago, scientists stumbled onto a weight loss secret that changes everything. It could help you melt away pounds of fat, especially stubborn belly flap, and lose 3 times more weight than you could with diet and exercise alone. Now, I'll explain why you've had to wait 14 years for this breakthrough in just a minute. But let me first show you why this may just be the greatest weight loss cover-up in history. 14 years ago, scientists at Baylor University were studying the genes of overweight mice, and they found a kind of genetic switch that affects fat storage. And guess what happened when they flipped the switch off? Those little mice could not get fat, no matter how hard they tried. The scientists even fed them a high-calorie, high-fat diet, but no matter how these mice gorged themselves on rich, fattening foods, they stayed lean and muscular. Scientific American magazine hailed them as fat-proof mice. And one of the lead researchers even suggested, if we can get these same results in people, it would be a true breakthrough in the science of weight loss. And yet, for 14 years, these facts have been buried in an obscure medical journal. But today, right here in this presentation, we're breaking the silence and revealing a new fat-proof discovery that could help you get the body you want by making your most stubborn fat disappear in record time. I'll tell you how it works in just a minute, but first, let's get something out in the open. Anyone who says you can lie around on the couch all day, eat whatever you want, and get a perfect body is lying to your face. You know better, and that's not what I'm saying here. Diet and exercise are an important part of any weight loss plan. But no one said there can't be shortcuts to help you reach your goal faster. And what I'm about to share with you could be the most powerful weight loss shortcut ever discovered. And I don't say that lightly. In the next few minutes, you'll find out exactly what it is and how much fat you could lose when you try it. First, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Brian Chambers. As a health researcher and author, I have the great privilege of working with one of America's most brilliant medical minds. He's the one who first introduced me to the secret you're about to learn. His name is Dr. Mark Stengler. Now, you may have seen his weekly TV show, Natural Healing with Mark Stengler, or maybe you subscribe to his newsletter, Health Revelations, in which case you already know how powerful his natural healing knowledge can be. At his clinic in Encinitas, California, Dr. Stengler has helped hundreds of people shed slabs of fat and get the body of their dreams. And he believes that what you're about to learn could help you achieve that kind of transformation too, faster and easier than ever before. See, Dr. Stengler is a bit of a research junkie. He reads reams of clinical studies and medical journals. So he's examined all the so-called weight loss breakthroughs in recent years. And every time he's looked through the marketing hype into the actual science, it's always been a big letdown. But this time is different. So no matter how hard it's been for you to lose weight up until now, no matter how many times you've dropped a pound just to gain it back plus 1 or 2 extra, no matter how much stress, frustration, and loneliness you felt, right now you can sit back and allow yourself a deep sigh of relief. Because what you're about to learn could change your life and your body in the best possible way. And it all started with those fat-proof mice. So how did Dr. Stengler uncover this hushed-up weight loss shortcut? Well, as I mentioned, 14 years ago, scientists discovered a gene that controls the way mice store and burn fat. It's called the PLIN gene, but don't worry about remembering that. The name of the gene is not important. The important thing is what it does. The PLIN gene, which we humans have too, makes your body produce a protein called paralipin. And as you're about to see, paralipin could be the #1 reason your belly fat won't go away, even if you do everything right. And if you want to shed that unsightly flap and get a tighter, better-looking body, paralipin may just be your #1 enemy. See, paralipin coats the outside of fat cells in your body. Think of it like a layer of armor around your fat deposits. But this armor protects your fat cells from your own metabolism. The more paralipin you have, the harder it is to melt fat away, even with diet and exercise. Which means for years we've been fighting a losing battle against a heavily armored foe. But thanks to Dr. Stengler, you're about to get a powerful new weapon. Because when you weaken this protective armor on your fat cells, they become much easier to burn. The effect is so strong that when scientists switch off the paralipin-producing gene in mice, they become completely fat-proof. No matter how much they eat, they stay lean and athletic, at least athletic by mouse standards. Now, I know what you're thinking. If this is such big news, why haven't I heard about it? Well, to be honest, I wondered the same thing, and here's what Dr. Stengler told me. Even though science has known about paralipin for 14 years, no one could figure out how to translate the fat-proof results to people. And scientists just hate admitting their research has no real-world application. So the hottest weight loss discovery in decades was quietly swept under the rug. But a few months ago, Dr. Stengler unearthed a brand new breakthrough in paralipin research from scientists at UC Davis Medical Center. Without realizing it, they had picked up right where the fat-proof mice researchers left off and discovered a way to dramatically reduce that paralipin coating on your fat deposits. That helps make stubborn fat much easier to burn off and helps turn your body into a lean, mean, fat-melting machine. Best of all, this new discovery is 100% natural. In fact, it starts with nothing more complicated than fruit and flowers. And more on that in a minute, but I want to make it clear just how powerful this breakthrough could be for you. So, picture the day you achieve your weight loss goal. Whatever your goal is, whether you just want to drop a couple pounds or demolish belly fat and get a picture-perfect midsection, really see yourself with the slim, sexy body you want. Now, it may be tough, especially if you've tried everything. That picture of your perfect body might seem far off, like you're looking at it through the wrong end of binoculars. But just by learning about this breakthrough, it'll get closer, more vivid and colorful, almost like you could step right into it. Imagine slipping into that pair of jeans you haven't worn in years. Feel them fitting perfectly, maybe even a little loose. Imagine looking down at the scale and beaming with pride and a deep sense of accomplishment. Picture how healthy you look, how much fresh new energy you have, how confident you feel. Well, the truth is, in combination with a very basic diet and exercise routine, this fat loss fantasy is yours for the taking, with a little help from the remarkable scientific breakthrough you're about to discover. See, those researchers from UC Davis were studying plants from the ancient Indian medical system called Ayurveda. That means they were dipping into nature's most abundant medicine cabinet. Thousands of plants and herbs, each with unique health-promoting properties. Well, after an exhaustive search, they zeroed in on 2 tropical plants, a fruit called Garcinia mangostana and a flower known as East Indian globe thistle. Both of those were used in Indian traditional medicine and both showed promise during early research. But separately, they just weren't powerful enough. So they took extracts from each plant, concentrated them using a high-tech process, then combined them in a carefully calculated ratio. And something incredible happened. When they put this tropical fruit and flower extract under a microscope with some fat cells, that layer of paralipin nearly vanished. Well, that's when Dr. Stengler knew they were onto something. Keep in mind, removing the paralipin coating from fat cells was the key to creating fat-proof mice. But if you're like me, you're thinking, well, that's great, it works under a microscope. What's it going to do for me? Well, I can assure you Dr. Stengler wondered the same thing. When it comes to a miracle weight loss extract, you've got to take it with a grain of salt. But not long after those laboratory studies, the manufacturers commissioned not 1 but 2 gold standard, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials. No test tubes or lab rats, just real people with real weight to lose. And when you see the results, you'll know why Dr. Stengler is so excited to share this breakthrough with you today. Just take a look at these numbers. After 8 weeks taking this natural extract every day, eating a normal 2,000 calorie diet, and walking just 30 minutes a day, folks who took the extract lost more than 3 times the weight compared to the ones who only did diet and exercise. Let that sink in for a minute. This natural extract increased weight loss over 200% in 2 short months. And that's not just some slogan. These are the results of a double-blind, placebo-controlled study published in a major medical journal. Plus, not only did they lose 3 times more weight, they shed fat. In fact, tropical fruit and flower extract seemed to target their most stubborn fat, making love handles and muffin tops shrink in no time. These are the reductions in their waist and hip measurements. The numbers don't lie. This super extract can help torch fat from your trouble areas. It's almost like it turns every pound you lose into 3, just by taking them straight from the most embarrassing fat zones on your body. Now, can you imagine simply adding this natural formula to a very basic diet and exercise routine, then watching the pounds melt off 3 times faster? Can you imagine the joy when you step on the scale and see with your own eyes that number you've been working towards? Imagine the first time your husband or wife wraps their hands around your waist and you know they notice the difference. And you'll know all the frustration, struggle, and isolation are behind you because you found something that really works. Well, when Dr. Stengler saw these trial results, he wasted no time. Now, it wasn't easy by any stretch, but I'm sharing this message with you today because Dr. Stengler believes he has achieved that goal. The result is slim success. Each daily dose contains a full 800 milligrams of tropical fruit and flower extract, the exact same form and amount used in those clinical studies. But when Dr. Stengler created Slim Success, he didn't stop with tropical fruit and flower extract, because shedding fat is just phase 1 of your body sculpting transformation. Now, don't get me wrong, just by adding tropical fruit and flower extract to a basic diet and exercise routine, you could start turning heads in no time. You'll be tapping into the secret of those fat-proof mice, which means you could switch from fat storing mode to fat burning mode. But when Dr. Stengler creates a nutritional formula, he doesn't cut any corners. He's made sure Slim Success contains everything you need to help go from flabby to firm fast. See, I don't know what your exact reason is for wanting to lose the weight. Maybe you just want to be healthier so you can stick around and watch your kids and grandkids grow up. Maybe you're tired of hiding under layers of baggy clothes. Maybe you want to go to the pool or the beach this summer without feeling self-conscious. Maybe you want your husband or wife to look at you the way they used to. Those are all great reasons to get back in shape. But one thing I am sure of, the easier it is for you to eat healthy while taking Slim Success, the sooner you'll see real results. So consider this exciting possibility. What if hunger wasn't such a big deal? What if cravings didn't have so much power over you? Wouldn't that make it easier to eat healthy? Wouldn't that help you reach your goal faster than ever before? Might that even make your weight loss journey enjoyable? It sounds too good to be true, but Slim Success delivers safely and naturally because Dr. Stengler supercharged it with a next-generation appetite crusher called Saturil. Now don't worry, even though it sends hunger running for the hills, it's stimulant-free and safe to take every day because it comes from a culinary spice that's been used for thousands of years, saffron. Saffron contains a unique hunger-squashing compound called safranol. And exciting new research in animals shows safranol stimulates the exact same feel-good brain chemicals as a sinfully delicious snack without a single carb or calorie. See, it's believed to work at the level of neurotransmitters in your brain, the chemicals that give you a warm, happy, satisfied feeling when you bite into a bacon cheeseburger or a bowl of ice cream. And these gentle, mood-lifting effects are the perfect antidote to annoying hunger and snack food cravings. It helps make it easy for you to pass on high-calorie snacks and still feel nice and satisfied. In fact, in a clinical study funded by the manufacturer, women who took saffron extract every day for 8 weeks felt more satisfied, even though they snacked less than half as much as before they started taking the extract. And over 65% of them said their cravings for fatty and sugary snacks in particular went down. Now, imagine what could happen for you when you combine the secret of fat-proof mice and the hunger-squashing effect of saffron with an easy-breezy diet and exercise plan. You could be looking at a brand new hot body in less than 10 weeks. You could be showing off instead of trying to hide behind bulky clothes, brimming with new confidence and energy. You could say goodbye to jiggle and hello to a tighter midsection that turns heads wherever you go. You could make your friends insanely jealous. And most importantly, you could feel great about yourself knowing you took the right steps to get back in shape. So here's the question. Are you ready to finally get your body back? Are you done with yo-yo diets, crazy exercise DVDs, and magic bullets that don't work? Are you ready for an effective, natural formula with ingredients backed by real clinical research? Are you ready to put the frustration, the stress, the shame and humiliation behind you and get the slimmer, healthier body you deserve? Great, because right now is the best possible time to try Slim Success. Since this formula is brand new, we want you to be our first Slim success story. See, Dr. Stengler is so confident that this natural formula will help you get the body you deserve. He's backing Slim success with his signature anytime guarantee, which means if you're not thrilled with your results at any time for any reason, just send your bottle back, even if it's empty, and we'll refund every penny you paid for it. Just try Slim Success. Place your order, let us rush it to your door. Crack the seal on your first bottle and take 1 capsule twice a day, combined with your diet and exercise. Then watch as stubborn belly fat shrinks and disappears. Watch as your lean, firm body emerges. Watch the heads turn, hear the compliments. And if at any time you decide Slim Success isn't working like you think it should, send your bottle back and we'll refund every penny of the purchase price. If it doesn't work, you don't pay for it. It's that simple. I encourage you to look for a promise like that on any other weight loss formula. You won't find it. See, when Dr. Stengler introduces a new formula, especially when it combines the 2 hottest weight loss breakthroughs of our lifetime, it's almost guaranteed to sell out in the first few days. So if you act now, we'll make sure that your shipment gets first priority over the coming rush of new orders. So here's what to do. In a few moments, you'll see a big orange button appear below this video. Click it to get started. Fill out your information on the next page. Select either 1, 3, or 6 months supply of Slim Success. Dr. Stengler recommends at least a 3-month supply to start. Now, even though weight loss in the clinical studies showed up as early as 2 weeks, the results started to get really exciting around the 2-month mark. Now, whichever option you pick, your order can come with free auto delivery service. That means we'll pay for your shipping. Then, when your order is about to run out, our system will automatically alert us. We'll charge the card you used today with the same order and rush you a fresh supply of Slim Success right when you need it. So once you start shedding fat with Slim Success, you don't have to worry about remembering to reorder. That makes it easy to stay on track. Plus, auto delivery service entitles you to free shipping on every order. And don't worry, with auto delivery service, there are no strings attached. If you're not completely in love with your new body, you're not on the hook for anything. You can cancel auto delivery service at any time with a quick phone call. But believe me, I understand if you're skeptical. With all the weight loss gimmicks out there, it only makes sense. Honestly, you'd be crazy not to be skeptical. Luckily, when Dr. Stengler and Best Health Nutritionals create a new formula, you can rest assured of 3 things. 1, you're getting a premium quality supplement created by one of America's most trusted natural physicians. 2, the ingredients come from the highest quality sources available, so purity and potency are absolutely guaranteed. And 3, you're getting the same forms and amounts of those ingredients backed up by real scientific research in double-blind, placebo-controlled trials. You know they work. And you can feel safe knowing you've got a no questions asked, money-back guarantee to fall back on. But please hurry. Dr. Stengler's new formulas really do tend to sell out in a few days. With Dr. Stengler's anytime guarantee, there's really nothing to think about. Just click below to get started. Wait till you see that lean, sexy body with your own eyes, and then decide. Click the button below to get started now.